What if, instead of striving to change others or force outcomes, you could simply allow things to unfold naturally, finding peace in the flow of life itself? Imagine embracing the simplicity of going with the flow, instead of resisting the complex and often chaotic forces around you. What if, instead of viewing yourself in conflict with the world, you recognized your place within it, an integral part of a vast, interconnected whole? Taoism, an ancient Chinese philosophy, offers profound insights into human nature and relationships. At its core, Taoism teaches us to live in harmony with the natural flow of the universe, to cultivate balance in our lives, and to embrace the simplicity and spontaneity that comes with letting go of control. It suggests that our greatest strength lies not in striving against the current, but in aligning ourselves with it. In this video, we'll explore the core principles of Taoism and how they can illuminate our understanding of human nature, especially in the context of modern-day relationships. Whether you're navigating family dynamics, friendships, or professional connections, Taoism offers a refreshing approach to dealing with the complexities of human interactions. Welcome to the Unfolding Journey, a channel where we explore the wisdom of ancient philosophies and the timeless teachings that can guide us on our path to self-awareness, balance, and fulfillment. Whether we're diving into Taoism, Stoicism, or the teachings of other great minds, our goal is to help you cultivate a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you. Today, we're diving into the profound teachings of Taoism and how they can help us navigate the complexities of human nature and relationships. Let's explore how embracing the Tao, the way of harmony and balance, can transform the way we interact with others and find peace within ourselves. The Tao, understanding the natural way of the universe. At the heart of Taoism is the concept of the Tao, which translates roughly to the way. The Tao is the natural order of the universe, the force that flows through all things, guiding and shaping the world around us. It is both the source of all life and the underlying pattern that connects everything. In Taoist thought, everything is interconnected, and the way to live a fulfilled life is to align oneself with the Tao. One of the key teachings of Taoism is that the Tao cannot be fully defined or understood with words. It's something to be experienced. As the Tao Te Ching, the foundational text of Taoism, states, the Tao that can be told is not the eternal Tao. The Tao is not an abstract idea, but an active force that flows through nature and through every living being. In terms of human nature, Taoism teaches that we, too, are part of the Tao. Our actions, desires, and relationships are expressions of this universal flow, and our challenge is to recognize and honor that flow rather than try to control it or fight against it. In relationships, this means allowing things to unfold naturally, trusting in the ebb and flow of life, and finding peace in accepting things as they are. Implications today. In today's fast-paced world, we often feel the need to control everything around us, from our careers to our relationships. Taoism encourages us to surrender to the flow of life, accepting that not everything is within our control. In relationships, this means letting go of the need to control others or force outcomes, and instead, fostering trust and patience. Whether in romantic relationships, friendships, or work dynamics, practicing Taoism encourages us to step back, listen, and allow space for natural growth and development. Wu Wei, the art of effortless action. One of the most famous concepts in Taoism is Wu Wei, which is often translated as non-action or effortless action. This concept may seem paradoxical at first. After all, we live in a world that celebrates action, achievement, and control. However, Wu Wei is not about doing nothing. It's about engaging with the world in a way that feels natural and unforced. Wu Wei suggests that we should avoid pushing against the current of life. Instead of struggling to impose our will or control outcomes, we should align ourselves with the natural flow of events and allow things to unfold as they will. It's about acting in accordance with the Tao, responding to life's challenges with ease and flexibility, rather than rigidity or forcefulness. In Taoist philosophy, the best actions are those that arise spontaneously, without effort or calculation. The metaphor often used is that of water. It flows effortlessly, but is powerful enough to shape the landscape over time. In relationships, Wu Wei encourages us to engage with others in a way that feels organic and harmonious, rather than trying to manipulate or control situations. Implications today. In interpersonal relationships, Wu Wei invites us to stop trying to force things. Whether it's a professional negotiation or a personal relationship, sometimes the most effective approach is to let go of control and allow the situation to evolve naturally. This doesn't mean we don't take action. It means we take action when the time is right with a sense of flow and openness. In relationships, this can mean listening deeply to others, being patient, and allowing space for both people to grow and evolve naturally. Wu Wei also suggests that when we stop overthinking and overcomplicating things, we allow for more authentic and meaningful interactions. By allowing our relationships to develop without excessive interference, we open ourselves up to deeper, more genuine connections. The Tao of relationships, balance, Yin and Yang. Another central concept in Taoism is the idea of Yin and Yang, the complementary, interconnected forces that make up all of existence. Yin and Yang represent opposites, light and dark, masculine and feminine, active and passive. But rather than being in conflict, they exist in a dynamic, ever-changing balance. In Taoism, everything is a balance of these forces, and harmony arises when these forces are in balance. In relationships, Yin and Yang remind us that balance is key. A healthy relationship requires both active and passive elements, giving and receiving, strength and gentleness. Just as day cannot exist without night, and action cannot exist without rest, relationships thrive when both partners bring different qualities to the table and work together to create harmony. Implications today. In modern relationships, especially romantic ones, there is often pressure to conform to rigid gender roles or societal expectations. Taoism invites us to recognize that true harmony comes from honoring the unique qualities each person brings to the relationship. Just as the balance of Yin and Yang creates harmony in nature, embracing and appreciating the differences between people can create a more fulfilling relationship. For example, in a professional setting, Yin and Yang can be seen in the balance between leadership and teamwork. A leader, Yang, must also understand when to step back and allow the team, Yin, to take charge and contribute their ideas. In friendships, Yin and Yang can manifest in the balance between speaking and listening, giving and receiving support. By embracing both the active and passive, the giving and receiving, we create more harmonious and balanced interactions. Simplicity and contentment. Embracing what is. One of the central themes of Taoism is the value of simplicity. In Taoism, happiness and peace come not from external achievements or acquisitions, but from a deep sense of contentment with what is. The Taoist sage lives simply, free from excessive desire or attachment, trusting that everything necessary for a fulfilling life will come in due time. This sense of simplicity and contentment is deeply connected to the Taoist notion of non-attachment. Taoism teaches that we should not cling to things or people, but instead learn to let go. This doesn't mean detachment in a cold or indifferent way. It means that we don't allow ourselves to become overly entangled in desires, expectations, or outcomes. By accepting life as it is, we create space for genuine joy and peace. Implications today. In modern society, we are constantly bombarded with messages that encourage us to accumulate wealth, status, and material possessions. Taoism teaches us that true happiness lies not in external achievements, but in cultivating contentment with what we already have. In relationships, this means letting go of unrealistic expectations or the need to control others. By accepting people as they are, without trying to change them or mold them to our desires, we create more fulfilling and peaceful connections. This also applies to the way we approach our work and goals. Taoism encourages us to pursue our work with sincerity and passion, but without becoming attached to the outcome. Instead of focusing on the end goal, we are invited to embrace the journey itself, trusting that our efforts will bear fruit in their own time. Taoism offers a refreshing and deeply enriching perspective on human nature and relationships. Rather than emphasizing control, competition, or rigid expectations, Taoism encourages us to embrace the natural flow of life, to find balance, and to act in harmony with the world around us. By practicing concepts like Wu Wei, Yin and Yang, and non-attachment, we can create more meaningful, authentic, and harmonious relationships. In today's world, where stress, pressure, and conflict often dominate our lives, the wisdom of Taoism invites us to slow down, step back, and allow things to unfold naturally. Whether in the workplace, in family dynamics, or in romantic relationships, Taoism teaches us to live with ease, to trust in the natural rhythm of life, and to find contentment in the simplicity of being. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to The Unfolding Journey. Let's continue to explore timeless wisdom and practical insights to guide us on our personal journeys toward peace, balance, and fulfillment. Your journey is unfolding. Let's embrace it together.